All right, well, as we've seen, there's been hundreds of protesters outside the White House and also right here outside our State House Capitol building. So what rights do you actually have to assemble? And can the government actually break up the protests? We wanted to check in with a legal expert and find out. Jenna Kurzina has the answers.
Strength works. You have to dominate, as you said, and I think now is really the time to get serious about prosecuting these people. I think we have to be careful, but we have to be tough.
Governor Henry McMaster, along with other governors from around the country, spoke with President Trump after millions began protesting the death of George Floyd. McMaster says the National Guard was in Charleston Sunday night. The Guard was activated on May 31st and have mobilized 500 soldiers and airmen in state active duty to prepare and assist law enforcement as needed. According to National Guard officials, in reference to the legality of the president mobilizing the military, they say, in domestic operations, the most visible use of the military is in response to a major or catastrophic disaster when civilian authorities need support to save lives, protect property, the environment, and to meet basic human needs. There are also situations in which the president may federalize the National Guard. Those situations include war, national emergency, terror attack, an insurrection, or rebellion. Columbia Attorney Jay Bender says he doesn't believe the president has that authority.
I think that requires a demonstration that it is impracticable to enforce the laws of the United States. I see in each of these places where there have been protests that have led to or been accompanied by violence, the civil authorities of those municipalities and states exercising their judicial power. So unless the president can meet the predicate to invoke the Insurrection Act, I think he is subject to prosecution.
Meanwhile, lawyer and Professor Eric Robinson discusses the rights protesters have.
The First Amendment includes the right to peacefully protest, and it also includes the right to petition the government, which protesting is a way of petitioning the government, bringing your grievances to the government. The key word in that being peaceful, and once it crosses that line, that's where the government can step in.
Robinson says the government can put restrictions on time, place, and manner, but it's important to remember to remain peaceful.
Free speech is a fundamental right, and it's problematic when public officials don't understand or recognize that.
In Columbia, Jenna Kurzina, News 19 WLTX.